Hola, buenas tardes. ¿Cómo están? Hey guys, Mr. Bishop here. Good afternoon. How are ya? My turn to do one of these videos for you today, and I thought I would do something a little bit different. As you can see, I'm wearing a Mexico shirt today, and we were supposed to have been in Mexico, but unfortunately, due to everything that's going on, we were just not able to go right now. But I wanted just to say thank you one more time to everyone who played a part in bringing in school supplies or bringing in all those pennies for the penny war. We're really excited to use that in the future, Lord willing, when we can go down, and then also be able to give those school supplies and all those gifts that you guys gave to those kids who really do need it in Mexico. So we're excited and waiting for the Lord's timing on that. I thought I'd do something a little bit different with you today. Being that we were going to be in Mexico, the city that we go to when we serve is called Irapuato. And Irapuato is a big city. It's around 750,000 people. And one of the most famous desserts there is called Fresas con Crema, and that is strawberries and cream. Irapuato is the strawberry capital of Mexico. If you drive around, especially out in the fields surrounding the city, in the countryside, you'll see lots of greenhouses where they grow strawberries. And every year when our group goes down, we usually do get to enjoy fresas con crema. And so I wanted to show you how to make that today. And it's pretty simple, and it's a very tasty treat. So maybe if you're bored at home, you can get some of these things and make a really fun, easy dessert. And so I did some of the pre-work already, but I want to show you what is involved in making this. It's pretty simple. You need your strawberries, your fresas, and then your crema, your cream. I've already pre-cut all of the strawberries in half. I took the green part at the top. You don't want to eat that off. I cut that off and then just slice the strawberry in half. If it's a really big strawberry, you can cut it into thirds, but you should get something that looks more or less like this. So I have a bowl of already cut strawberries. Other things that you're going to need are condensed milk. And one of my favorites is the brand La Lechera. It's really sticky, it's really sweet, and so that'll sweeten your cream. Another thing that you will need is some vanilla, which I have here. This one happens to be from Honduras. When I went down to Honduras, I got some authentic vanilla, which is really tasty. You'll need also heavy whipping cream and some sour cream. Sounds weird mixing sour cream into this, but when it's all said and done, it's going to taste pretty tasty. Now, the true recipe calls for Mexican cream, but sometimes that's hard to find, and it can also be kind of salty. So a substitute for that is sour cream and your heavy whip. Mixing these two things together will, in essence, kind of create that, what they call Mexican cream. So here's what we got to do. I got my strawberries. I'm going to keep these to the side a minute. I already poured in this other bowl 3/4 of a cup of sour cream and 1/4 cup of my heavy whip. What I'm going to do now is take 4 tablespoons of this condensed milk, and I'd be pretty generous. I'm not doing it right to the T. I'm just going to stick it right in there. There's one. Let's get another. Oh yeah. 2. See how it's really sticky, runny? It's almost like honey. There's 3. And we're going to do one more, 4. Right there. Like I said, I'm a little generous. I kind of have a sweet tooth, so if it's a little sweet for me, no problem. The cool thing about this is, once you mix it all together, you can control if you want it a bit more sweet or a bit more non-sweet. If you want it more sweet, all you need to do is just add more condensed milk. If you want it just a little bit less sweet, you can add just a little bit more sour cream, and that'll take just a little bit of the sweetness away. So now it's really simple. There's one more ingredient that I need before I mix all this, and that's my vanilla. I'm going to take my teaspoon is all I need of the vanilla and pour it in. And so this will make it have a little bit of a brownish tint. Not too bad, but not completely white either. So all I'm going to do then now is take the spoon I have in here, and I'm going to mix it around until it's all mixed really well. I want to get that vanilla mixed in. That condensed milk is kind of thick, so I want to mix it well so that it mixes with the sour cream and the heavy whip. I really don't want any chunks, so I'm just going to mix it until it's all really coming together. And that's looking pretty good, actually. So by the end, if I get a little spoonful of it, it should have a consistency that's a bit more runny than that condensed milk, but not too runny so that it's like water. You want a little bit in between feel. I mixed it all really well, and it's ready. So all I need to do now is get a bowl I want to eat out of. So I got a smaller one here. I'm going to put some strawberries in my bowl. However many you want, really. The recipe calls for around 4 servings. If you're anything like me, that's probably like 2, because I tend to eat a lot. But however much you want to put, the cool thing about this is you can control it. So I have some strawberries here I put in. This looks good to me for a little snack. All I need to do now is get my cream and pour it on top. Now if you like a lot of cream, you can put a lot. If you like just a little bit, you can put a little bit. You can control it. And like I mentioned before, what you can do is either make it more sweet or less sweet, depending on after you mix all of these things together, how you like it. So I do like how you can change it just a little bit to make it exactly how you want it. So there I have a nice bowl of strawberries and cream. I'm gonna get another spoon here and I'm gonna try this, see how it tastes. It's tasting pretty good to me. Now, the other neat thing about this is, let's say that you don't like strawberries, but you really like the cream. What you can do is, I've had it with blackberries. I love blackberries, so I just pour the cream over some blackberries. You can even do blueberries, raspberries, really whatever kind of fruit that you want. This cream tastes really good with. And so, like I said, this is a dessert that is very popular in Irapuato, where we go for Mexico missions trip. And so I'm hoping that this is something maybe you can do at home with your family. Maybe elementary kids, you want to surprise your parents with a dessert. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put the recipe in the comment down below, and you can follow the instructions and maybe make this for your family. See if they like it. Also, I know I really miss seeing you guys, both high school and elementary. I miss seeing you guys every day. And elementary, if you're interested, if you want to know what a certain word is in Spanish, just comment below. And I'll answer that comment with the word in Spanish. Or if you want to send me a message in Spanish, I will answer that in Spanish as well. And so I really hope that you enjoy this dessert. I hope you guys are all doing well. I know these are different times, but we know that God is in control. And if it be His will, we can go back to school soon and that we can see each other. But in the meantime, keep strong in the faith and trust God. We can trust God under all circumstances, no matter what in our lives. And so that's a promise that He gives to us, is to trust Him and that He will always be with us and never forsake us. So I hope you guys have a great day, and Lord willing, I'll see you soon.